Hello, YouTube, and welcome to a long-requested foray back into the world of Cyberpunk for the Phantom Liberty DLC. If you watched my 2077 playthrough in its entirety, thank you for doing that. If you left thumbs ups and comments, like I hope you do on these videos, thank you especially for your engagement with my content. It's been a lot of fun to see folks' reactions to my playthrough, whether immediately after or a couple years later. I normally don't return to games like this, but I've heard such good things about this DLC that it seemed like a good idea to go back in. I also learned that you can do it in isolation. You don't need to necessarily do it in the context of the full game, and that helped me as well. I am going to do this DLC with a new V, because I very much stand by my run being the run from the original 2077. I have no intention of doing any of the 2077 content that I did not do, so if you were hoping I would, the answer is no. I am going to focus entirely on Phantom Liberty. Before we start, I just want to remind everybody that these playthroughs are designed first and foremost to be educational. I use these games to illustrate psychological concepts, to talk about mental health, and to try to help with various forms of representation. I am not here to 100% the game. I'm not here to make the decisions you want me to make. I am here to educate. If you don't like me going on and being long-winded and pausing the game as often as I do, go find somebody else who plays the game and doesn't say anything. I am not that guy. So I don't want to be hearing people bitching about how often I stop the stream to chat, because that's literally what I do. So I hope that you may learn something about yourself or about others through this playthrough. This is completely blind. I know nothing about this DLC. I have never read anything about it. I've not read reviews. I don't even know even remotely where it fits within the context of the original story. So everything you see from me will be me reacting on the fly. It may mean I get things wrong. I'm okay with that. All right. So, without further ado, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below as we go through this. I hope that you'll watch the whole series and check out my other playthroughs. If you didn't watch my Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough, I certainly encourage you to do that between episodes of this, or after, or before, or whenever you want to do it. So, thanks for being here. Let's get back into it. I'm gonna go Street Kid for this one. I am not gonna spend much time here because I don't really care much about this. The only difference between this and the last time that I played Cyberpunk is I got cats in my way now, so. Alright, good enough.
So, Konpeki Plaza heist. Supposed to transform your life, wasn't it? Mark the beginning of the end instead, huh? Both the Emperor and a lowly Haywood Pawn met their maker that day, while you got a relic to the brain, meaning that experimental Arasaka biochip. And who was on it? Enter yours truly, Johnny Silverhand. Fucking pleased to meet ya. Thing is, Relic's now devouring your mind, bit by bit. Voodoo Boys used you as bait. Alt can't do a damn thing to help you. And you're still dying. Know you want to save your ass, V, but remember, survival's got its price. Up to you whether you're willing to pay it, friend.
Oh, I'll pay.
Hey, friend.
Oh, I want to read that.
V? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, whoever you are.
Good. It worked. My name is Somi. Just call me Songbird, though. I know who you are. Know your situation, your problem. And I can save your life.
All right, Songbird. Got my full attention.
Glad to hear that. You must have questions, and I'll answer them in due course, shortly. But first, I need you to get to that swollen appendix of Night City called Dogtown.
Dogtown. Chunk of Pacifica, ex-territorial. Lord of the Land's one Kurt Hansen. International arms dealer. Corpos give it a wide berth. I skip anything?
Nope. More or less on the button.
Fine. No clue what I'm stepping into, but no risk, no reward.
Thank you. I appreciate this, truly. Dogtown's main gate. Be there as soon as you can. I'll make contact again then.
Huh. This is one elaborate haze. Or a fucking lifeline.
I always find missions and just general interactions in Night City to be suspect in the sense that, like, everybody's got an angle on everything. So it's really tough from, like, a trust standpoint when your environment has shown itself to be relatively untrustworthy. And I mean, it's consistent insofar as everybody has an agenda and has things they're trying to accomplish and is out really for themselves. Not everyone, but a lot of the people we've come across. So when you hear something like this and it sounds like it's too good to be true, or like it's like, you know, somebody leads by saying that, you know, you don't know me, but what I have is of interest to you, my first thought is, yeah, but what do you get from it? And I'm kind of surprised V didn't really ask that. Pacifica, Haiti Reborn, a look at post-religion and techno-mysticism. I don't remember how many of these I read in the original, so I'm just going to read them. When the people of Pacifica mention the name Agwe, they do not refer to the ancient Vodou deity, the patron Loa of sailors, the captain of the ship Imamamu that transports souls across the seas to Guinea. Their thoughts are of Felipe Oreste, who sailed to Haiti through the waves, winds, and torrential rains of a tropical storm to save 150 lives and guide them to safety atop pneumatic rafts. When Oreste and the other refugees finally arrived in Night City following a short time wandering in search of shelter and a new life, his legend was born. He became the new Agwe. The Agwe of yore eventually faded from memory, along with Erzuli, Legba, and other Loa of old Haiti, for they could not look after the people as the nascent voodoo boys of Night City had come to do. The voodoo boys care for their own, outsiders be damned. What is Pacifica now? The oasis of the Haitian diaspora, the muttering of superstitious old women, the distrustful gaze when unwanted guests arrive unannounced, the lullabies of a bygone era. Seu Padodo Krablavavangwe. No idea if I did that justice or not, but...
Hey, friend. You good?
Go to the Dogtown border. Oh, we're rocking third person now? There we go. This is the way I like it.
You both can fuck off.
I'm NCPD in pursuit of a suspect who just fled into Dogtown.
And I give zero shits.
Back up to the city line, pork chops. This zone's outside your beat.
Come on, Sarah. No point, let's roll.
Fuck! She's getting away.
It's Dogtown. Let her go.
Listen to your partner. Talking a lot of sense.
You know what? Fuck your zone. Fuck your...
Our hands are tied. Don't let it get to you. Come on. Throw sifts on me.
Damn. Cops got no power. Zero. Listen, cars are like underwear. I mean, you don't gotta change them every day, but it's better for everyone if you do. Got a few new sets up on my net page, talking wheels, not tidy whities. Head on over to Auto Fixer and grab a different model for each day of the week. Listen, I know, you got inflation, Chew H2 prices are sky high, everything's going to shit, yada yada, but that's why life's little pleasures are so important, V. If not now, when? Come on, hop on Auto Fixer already. Too much biz to worry about pleasure right now, Captain. Just want what's best for you, V. And it just so happens Auto Fixer's got the best wheels in the city. Yeah, well, cool. Hey, look who wants to meet. Not right now, Takemura. Alright, so, Dogtown border. These guys hostile toward me? We're gonna find out. What's up, homie?
You! Got cyber wheels or something? Feet on the sidewalk, now!
I shall comply.
Do you have a reason to live? Because we do.
Rule 2, no force. You're just not welcome. Rule 3, my people keep the peace in the district and ensure its security. They are the law. Follow the rules.
What you got in the back?
The usual. Implant boxes, Zeta Tech.
Headed for the Longshore Stacks?
Yeah, where else? They come empty, leave full.
Shit. Whole city be drowning in fake.
Look, I'm just a chum driving boxes around.
Fair enough.
This is Kurt Hansen. You are now in Dogtown.
Ah!
Fucking... What the... it's like... someone shoved my head in a place.
B, you're gonna be okay. Breathe deep. Count to 10. Recite a mantra. Whatever brings calm. Helps you stabilize. Your nervous system took a big hit. Broke down. Racing heart, cold sweat. It'll pass.
Yay. Right off the bat, we get something. Time to talk about the nervous system and how what Songbird just did is so lovely as it relates to neuroscience. I don't know exactly what happened to V's brain here, given that he has the implant, and obviously Johnny felt it too. That we're going to set aside for a second. V had what we would call a sympathetic nervous response, which is the type of nervous response that people often have when they have panic attacks or when something so just out of nowhere, like what just happened here, happens to them, which is basically where your nervous system / your brain work in tandem to shut down non-vital systems in your body in order to have you on alert, ready to do something to facilitate your own survival. It's actually a pretty cool system. in the sense that like your pupils will dilate, your pores will open, your hunger and your sex drive and all this stuff goes away temporarily while you are dealing with this, because you need to have all of your focus and energy going into addressing this thing that's at hand. Well, the unfortunate thing about the way the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems work is, which they're the same thing, it's just a different response, is essentially now that we live in a society where you are generally safe, instead of like back in the day when you had all sorts of crap that could kill you around you constantly and didn't have much of a way to defend it, is that you will still have a nervous system response that facilitates panic that's not necessarily warranted with the moment. And so one of the things that we can do in order to assist a person in engaging their parasympathetic nervous system, which essentially brings everything back online, is to ground them. If you want to learn more about panic attacks, check out my video on panic attacks. But essentially, when you're panicking or when you're having this type of experience, finding something that you can immediately push all of your focus on to bring you as present as possible is incredibly important. So things like your breath, breathing in through the nose, holding, going out through the mouth, and feeling your stomach come out instead of your shoulders go up. That's one way to engage your parasympathetic nervous system. Counting is a really good one because it's something that's generally been ingrained in people for a very long time. Reciting the ABCs, thinking about your name. When she said mantra, that's a good one too. Sometimes people with panic disorders or people who experience panic frequently will develop a mantra that they can connect to in times of experiencing that physiological arousal so that they can ground themselves and bring themselves back to the present. All really good. So this is a cool representation of, as the person engaging with the panicking person, Songbird is essentially stabilizing by pushing V to engage in his own grounding exercises. And she's doing that by staying calm and directing his focus via statements and directives rather than questions. You should never ask somebody who's panicking questions, because answering open-ended questions is not going to facilitate any kind of calm. Sometimes a closed-ended question or two with a yes/no is all right, but generally when you're dealing with somebody who's panicking, you want to be more clear, concise, directive, and it will help, again, ground them and push them to facilitate their own grounding instead of doing it for them. It's maybe a bit longer of a clip than I would have liked, but there's a lot happening there, and it's very cool the way that it was represented.
Fucking hope so.
I know about the bomb ticking in your head. If I could disarm it now, I would in a heartbeat. You'll feel better any second now.
V, something stinks here. Think she's fucking with the relic. How in the...
All true, Johnny. But don't you fret. They're both safe.
Nah, fuck off.
Both of us on the biochip protocol at once can trigger shocks for V.
Oh, she's on my chip.
Gotta cut you off.
What?
For your safety, for V's safety. Had to mute him for now. He hears you fine, just can't talk back.
You a construct? Like Johnny?
No, V. I'm a netrunner. Hopped on the Relic's cognitive protocol to dial in. I see and hear what you do. Just now, I'm on board Space Force One, sitting right across from Rosalind Myers, President of the new United States of America.
The president?
I just got
Fuck.
goosebumps.
No. You're not joking.
Dead serious, yes. The plane's been hacked. Trajectory set for Night City. They'll bring us down to Dogtown soon. Our comms are down, most likely jammed. The Relic was my only option. Right now, you're our one contact on the ground.
Telling me the NUS President Rosalind Myers is there with you.
Sitting right across from me. She knows the situation. Waiting for your yes.
Plane got hacked, right? You're a runner. Can't override?
I could. All I need is 24 hours, the right setup, and a bottomless pot of coffee. None of that's available just now.
Heavy shit. Am I really your one contact?
You're my last and only hope. The President's life, her safety, that's your top priority. She'll survive the landing. Dogtown, not so sure. You'll need to get her out of the plane before anyone else does.
Anyone else? Specifically, meaning you expecting company?
Kurt Hansen, Dogtown's commander-in-chief. Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. He couldn't have netjacked the plane on his own, meaning Washington's got a mole problem. That one will need solving later.
Said you could help me. That the plain truth?
Just got a taste of my abilities, I believe. There's more. I can cure you. Once and for all.
Is that right?
Why should I trust you? Gave me a seizure a second ago.
A side effect. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, I will make it up to you. Consider this, an advance. Your relic's crowded with clusters of corrupted data. I'm dumping that, making room for stuff that'll actually be handy.
Such as?
Some pre-Militech combat stuff. It's just lying around, gathering dust.
You've unlocked the relic perk tree. To access the abilities it has to offer, you'll need to acquire relic points, which are unique only to this perk tree. You found a Militech data terminal scattered around Dogtown. Data terms will appear on your map when you get near them. By downloading old Militech operational data and combat logs, you will earn a relic point that can be spent on the relic perk tree.
Militech firmware. My. Solid soft.
Well, a cushy government gig like mine just comes with all kinds of perks. Now listen, what I gave you is the skeleton soft, but the firmware's fancy. It'll learn, grow with you. It'll improve if you feed it data. Combat analyses, logs of legendary ops. Shit that make the NCPD piss its boots. Look around Dogtown.
Gotta get there first.
Main entrance is a no-go. You don't have an entry pass, and I don't have time to produce a fake. You'll slip in the back way, quiet as you can. We really don't need anyone spotting you, scanning you.
Did you watch my original playthrough? I'm like the worst person to sneak into shit.
So,
guess so. After you.
I'll be right beside you, as much as I can.
This is Kurt Hansen. You are now in Dogtown. Rule 1, no NCPD. Badges will get a bullet to the brain.
Don't worry about me, guys. I'm just going to rip a piss real quick. I'll be right back. Definitely not sneaking in the back.
There, past the fence. See it? Smugglers used to use it. Now it's your turn. Try to sneak in. Maybe distract the guards. I don't know, something.
The most unsecure area ever. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Border Guard report. 0:30 a.m. Relative peace and quiet. 3:30 a.m. Armed man tries to storm the border entrance. A psycho, regular, cyberwise, par for the course in Night City. Threat eliminated, no human casualties. 6:30 a.m. Transports to the stadium waved through after a routine check. Cargo in accordance with specifications. 9:30 a.m. End of shift to duty, relieved by Lieutenant Russell. 12:30 p.m. Boring, nothing to report. 6:30 p.m. Forgot to clock in at 3, but other than that, all good. Typical city suit tried his luck, but with a thin wallet like that, no way he's getting into D-Town. Transports are all good. Weston's a gonk. 9:30 p.m. Lieutenant Russell is unprofessional. Left another fucking mess in the booth. Who's gonna clean that shit up? His mom? We confiscated 2 shipments of grenades. Papers were there, but didn't look like a professional job. 0:30 a.m. Peace and quiet. Weston out. Cyberware capacity sharp. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do. In we go. Nobody heard that.
Now in you go. Look for a net access point. Jack in that, and I'll be able to help you.
Net access point. Oh, it's dark in here. Paris blue official shirt and vest. To reinforce seams. Wow. It looks so good. Actually, what does my guy look like? Oh yeah, bring the class. This gives you a literal aura. Oh yeah. I'm here. I'm ready.
You should be 1 level lower. Eyes peeled. Look for a way down.
Item components. Oh, baby.
Now, look for a maintenance room.
You be any louder, V? God damn it. Giddy.
You'll find a power source inside.
That's right. I thought I remembered having a scanner of some type. Corporate armor-plated airman breastplate. There we go. January 12th, 2072 Special Threat Neutralization Unit Instructions. Phase 1. Remove any valuable items. List of specific items considered valuable available with your commanding officer. Phase 2. Disconnect power supply. Phase 3. Destroy passageways. Upon completion of Phase 3, submit a report to Colonel Hansen's HQ. Generator. Emergency power source. Is that a good idea to turn on? I don't know yet. Start the generator. Okay. Oh, God.
Turn something on.
Nice, V. Exactly what we need.
Huh? What was that? Find an access point. Look at that.
Okay, we're up.
Perfect. Bridging systems now. Ancient, no, proto-ancient protocols. Largely corrupted data. Give me a sec. Need to ping one of our sats.
Yeah, before she does that, I guess I do want to address a little bit of this, like, can we trust her? Whenever you're presented with a moment in which you are doubting whether you should trust a person, use that as an opportunity to ask questions. Listen to the answers, but also look for congruity in the way that the answers come out. Like, if you spend a little bit of time, look, she needs us, obviously. If what she says is to be taken at face value, which is essentially I'm her last hope, then she has totally shown her cards and lost all leverage in the conversation. And so if IV need more information in order to feel comfortable with the idea of working for her and going into Dogtown, then I can use all of that leverage to get the information I need in order to make a more informed decision. Meaning that I could say, how'd you get my info? Why am I the last resort? Why is it me instead of somebody else? You could ask whatever you want. And sometimes it's actually beneficial to ask really boring, not essential questions, because that's where you really would get information. So, for example, V could do something like say, what's the president wearing? If she responds in a particular way, say she says, like, she describes a suit or something that the president is wearing, or a blouse, or I don't know what the president's wearing. You go, okay, cool. And then you might ask a more specific question, and you're looking for a stumble. Or maybe you file away the answer to that, and after you go through some other non-related questions, you go back to, hey, could you remind me what the president is wearing again? And see if it's consistent. Those types of things, getting that information is going to facilitate trust. So if you're that lost in that moment of whether you should do this and you're V, and you've been told how important you are to facilitating whatever it is the president needs, then ask questions. Use that leverage to gather information in order to assist you in making an informed decision.
Let's see which active Dogtown network links to this infrastructure.
Not that you have to be skeptical of everybody in your own life, but in a context like this, that's the way that you would fight that. Getting information, consistency. When people tell the truth, it tends to be consistent. When you ask a person to describe their environment or answer a question like that you don't have to think about it, nor you just look at the president and answer the question. If there's any kind of thought that goes into it, or hesitation, or whatever, that's a potential flag that you want to be attending to.
And putting in a back door. Ready to roll.
See ya. Get onto the elevator platform. Okay. Such a beautiful game. It really is beautiful.
Hop on the platform. I'll guide you to the garage from there.
Yeah? Tell me more about it, Jack. You got a tidbit you want to share with the people? Oh, buddy, come on. Can't lay on my soundboard or touch my stream deck. Why? Come here. No! Stop. I'm being a panda, bud. Come here. You're being a pain. I love you, but you're being a pain.
Hang on. Okay. Relic hack first. Then you slap the muzzle on Johnny. Now you bring some pile of scrap metal back to life. Serious trickery all. Who taught you?
I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. Trained under the best peeps in the biz. And they took me on because around age 13, I got the local ripper to sell me a beat-up old deck. Rarely left the net since. I got noticed. The rest is history.
Got a feeling story's incomplete. Likely longer. More twisted.
I think.
Dogtown. Boy. Dogtown.
Apologize up front for the query, but I gotta ask. Compeki Plaza heist. Why?
Lots of different reasons.
Uh-huh. Like?
Look. No offense, but...
You don't feel like talking about it. Regret it?
Read the room, Songbird.
Yeah. I mean, I am hesitant to give her information right now. In really the most primary reason being, I just want to see how she reacts. So it's less about not trusting her. It's more about, like, if she asks me a question that's not information focused, by the way. She didn't ask me what happened or how it happened. She probably has that information. She asked me my experience of it, my intentions behind it. Those are things that you can't get the information for unless I specifically tell you. You will never know a person's intentions unless they tell you what they are. You can guess all you want, but the reality is, those have to be stated from the horse's mouth. So she's asking for that kind of information, and I want to know how she responds if I do not give her that information outright. If she freaks out, that's interesting to me, because it's like, well, what allows you to be entitled to information from a person you have zero leverage over? Versus if she's cool about it and takes it in stride in some way like she did here, then it's a little easier for me to file that away and say, okay, maybe at some point as we build trust, I can share something like that. But people aren't, she's not entitled to that information up front. And I still don't know her full intentions here. What we got here? It's like some like parking garage or something. Industrial arm. Reach the car elevator platform.
What the?
Oh God. Of course that was gonna happen.
You alive?
Think so.
Cardboard with a drawing created by a child. Oh shit. Mattress, sleeping bags, food without nutritional value. Site abandoned. There's some folks living in here. Got me some Euro dollars. Okay. Car's just sitting here running.
You need to hang tight for a sec. By the way, must have gotten old by now. Hauling a faded rocker boy around. Strikes me as tiring.
Heard about a chum had a blade stuck in his faceplate come the end of a gig. Kept it. Said it gave him character. Moral of the story, peeps get used to all sorts of shit.
Not everything, though. And not all of them.
She is making an effort to get to know me, which normally would be cool. If you want a lesson in how to get to know people and how to foster intimacy with them, Songbird's showing a great example of how to do that. You ask people questions. You ask people about their intentions. You ask them the more nuanced things beyond the things that they did. Oh, that must be tiring to engage with Johnny. That's her trying to get information from me about what my experience with him has been like. And that's a perfectly fine thing to do when you're trying to foster a friendship and you're trying to engage in a meaningful way. However, when we're talking about somebody who's like hacked my chip and is using me for something that they will benefit from, with the carrot on the stick that maybe I will benefit from it, she's actively benefiting from my presence. Whereas I don't benefit from her presence until the end. So that's one of the ways in which the leverage is counterbalanced. And we're going to probably talk about leverage a ton in our dynamic between ourselves and Songbird, and probably the president, if she is to be believed that she's an extension of that. It's a big, long way of me saying that, like, I am slightly skeptical or have some ick around if this is a mission that has a very specific process to completion. What is the purpose of trying to foster a sense of intimacy with me? Is it because whatever thing she's going to have to ask me to do that is antithetical to my well-being is going to be predicated on the goodwill I have from her for facilitating intimacy? That's entirely possible. So I may answer these questions, but I'm also going to answer these questions in a way that I keep myself a bit on guard, because intimacy and information are two things that can absolutely be used against me in the event that something bad goes down. And I'm not trying to advocate for constantly believing that the world is out to get you. That's not the point that I'm trying to make here. In this specific context, there is a chance that that is the case. And when that is the case, you want to be particularly mindful about certain interactional dynamics that are happening between you and whoever's involved, because you never know what aspect of that is fitting what agenda. And because we haven't gotten that information yet from Songbird, I am skeptical. Looking at the how and the process of things is often more important than the what. God damn it. Ooh. OSHA will not be pleased with this ladder accident. Archived conversation. Leal Stevenson and Beckett Brown. Fucking told you, dude. Can totally go this way. Sure, talk to me when you're down in Dogtown. Practically already there, Choom. Nobody scanned me, nobody will. Weighs preem as pie. Preem my ass. You're gonna fall off a platform in that pitch dark hole and break your neck. Damn, Choom, don't fucking jinx me. Uh-oh. Narrator. He, in fact, jinxed him. Bummer. You hate to say I told you so to somebody who's dead, as they don't respond. You don't get the satisfaction of them knowing you were right. Oh God.
Me.
V, President Myers wishes you the best of luck.
Sure she does.
Nice. Tell Madam President I said, hey.
You got it. I laid out the details of our plan. Typical Rosalind. Keep me apprised, she says calmly. Just sitting there, sipping her gin, looking through her agenda, postponing meets. Woman's unshakable.
What kind of gin? Speaks about the president with quite a bit of admiration. Yeah, she's sitting there. She's on her 4th Big Mac.
What the?
Yeah, I think gin's disgusting. Smells and tastes like Christmas trees. Ugh. Hey, how would you like a hint of wood and evergreen in your drink? No, it's fine. If you like it, you like it. It ain't for me. My wife drinks a lot of gin. Not a lot of gin, but when she drinks gin.
Bright as the city side metro, huh? Reminds me of when I was starting out. I'd look for places like this. Set up a power bypass, jack in, essentially steal my way onto the net. Grab the riskiest gigs I could find, learning as I went. The hard way, usually. But sometimes, a few times, I really pulled off coups.
Anything I'd find on BBS gossip feeds?
Biotechnica in 63 or 4. Fermentation facility in Oregon, off the grid. Sound familiar?
No shit, that was you? Only the best reach that high. Talking Spider Murphy, Bart Moss, Songbird. Nah, Nick's not setting off buzzers.
If I'd wanted fame, I'd have gone rocker too.
Oh, you got a mouse for us? Thank you. He's got a mouse for us. Oh. I don't want to go get it. Stand there, buddy. Stand there, buddy. Thank you for the mouse. Thank you. So dark.
Elevator. Hop in. I'll do the rest.
You'll wait a second while I read this. Right at the start of the design stage, I recommended reducing the number of parking spaces to improve the elevator functionality. The systems we had to work on required more space to service a single spot. Since my proposal was rejected, the work lasted 11 weeks longer than originally planned, and we had to swap out several platforms that were damaged during testing. However, I can confirm that the parking garage is now functional and completely safe. Okay. I don't consider myself responsible for the delays or the loss of equipment. The client's demands were impossible to meet in the given time frame, and with the tools provided, I reported my concerns at the start of our work, and my team kept to standard, legally binding work hours. The project could not have been completed earlier.
You'll be in Dogtown in a minute. Try to steer clear of Hansen's goons.
Speaking of Kurt Hansen, what else do you know about him?
Hansen was an officer, Militech. Tail end of the Unification War, his unit was tasked with taking Night City. They managed to secure a foothold in the southmost pocket and stuck around. Refused to demobilize, laid down their weapons, found in Dogtown instead.
Traded one conflict for another, basically.
Hot or cold, no better way to make a buck than war.
No. Candy's for me. Up we go. To Dogtown. The dude. I'm the dog of Dogtown. Big dog, big nuts.
Up the stairs, through storage. You should pop into the market.
That's a Grand Theft Auto 5 quote. my boy LD. Lay down, please, kitty. Thank you. Alright, I gotta figure out how to. Oh, okay. Aggression shard gives XP for a solo kill. Alright, let's chuck a hat on. There we go. Full ballistics helmet. I look ridiculous. This guy drives a Mustang and gets married too young. Damn. Minotaur.
All included. Get it while it's hot.
What do you got?
Dreaming of having your very own
Boy, am I. What happened to your face? Maybe don't do that.
Green collection. Ain't scared something will go off on its own?
I'm jacked into all of them. Feedback loop, cohesive connections, and all that. Chill.
All of these are your peripheries. Not afraid of an overload?
Me? Afraid? No, wait. Maybe.
Get it while it's hot.
Anywho, don't want the gear to get cold now, do we? Hey, check out this bad boy. Rostovich DB2 Satara. The word is, this cube named Brick owned it.
Where'd you get that piece?
Hey, a good dealer never reveals their sources. I'm all about the lost, the found, and the kinky. Make all your lethal dreams come true.
All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Harold. What you got for me, buddy? I don't need any of what you got.
This is Kurt Hansen. If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place. NCPD, gang war,
Half price slice. Yo, let me get a slice.
If it's not no street punk he's up for the night because he can't stand his old man sober, I got nothing. Just don't do biz with punks.
I need something for my boss, who is not a snot-nosed punk, and neither am I. Something special. We're opening a club in Kabuki. Need something that'll set us apart. Help build the brand.
Wholesale? Not my biz
Something
either.
the matter?
Got a crew in the back, though. They handle VIPs, do special viewings. You'll try a little of this, a little of that, then figure out what you want and the terms.
Perfect. When?
One of them will be in touch later today. Tomorrow.
Hello, sir.
latest.
How are you? Excuse you. White this fall. What up, chooms?
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Well, that's actually... Maybe I will.
What? How'd you wind up here? Apparently everyone in Dogtown's got a story to tell.
I came to Dogtown to rip, not to chat.
So you're running from the past?
Only stupid questions.
Yeah, we're not entitled to know anything about him, V.
Interesting place to put a clinic.
Gives the competition a fighting chance.
Not sure I follow.
You rap skills like mine in a shiny new office, all the other rippers in town go bust. Biz 101.
But seriously, a bathroom?
Place is a place.
Super sanitary, I'm sure. I wonder if all these people are waiting in line for a Ripper Doc.
If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place. NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my rules.
What a guy.
Like you! What happened to their previous wearers? Well, who the hell cares?
Sometimes it's cool just to walk around town.
This I just closed. Gonna be home for a while.
Sheesh, don't rub it in.
What can I say? Grabbed some worthless scrap, found a gong buyer. Seal the deal, and that's that.
Show me the IDs.
The cred is on its way as we speak.
Mm-hmm. Good luck. I mean, congrats.
I just want to get the lay of the land here. Look at that. Football statues. Let me in. And you are.
Huh?
Watson Horde. New episodes. Wednesday at 10.
Hey, you there? Yes, I'm talking to you.
I've got it on my DVR.
Oh, hey.
Dude, this place is cool. I mean, it's a little congested.
Weźmy. Ty, dokończymy później. Au!
Oh, we'll continue this later. We have a customer.
Czego szukasz?
Hello there. Know what you're looking for? Harmony? Meditation? Something more mainstream? We have a van full of adventures for your mind. We have a BD for everyone.
Getting out of Dogtown? Out of the biz?
Out of the biz? No, we want to take it to another level. More than distribution. We want to create something all our own. Braindance is one thing, but imagine minimally invasive cyberware, reduce strain on our biology.
Nice dream. Lofty, but nice.
We'll take small steps. A healthy body is a luxury few can afford these days, but it's a goal worthy of pursuing. Exactly. First, we change the world of braindance. Show me what you got. I'll show you what we have. Extreme sensory deprivation. This seems like the kind of thing I'd enjoy spending my money on. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? I don't remember what Netrunner XP, Engineer XP. Shinobi provides 1 perk point. Rare, underrated, and underpromoted XPD. Step into the shoes of a Ripper Doc on the front lines during the 4th Corporate War. Saw off arms and legs, replace limbs, and service damaged cyberware. An experience suited solely for real fans. Imported XPD impossible to get otherwise. Real experiences of a person living in the Polish People's Republic. Farmer's Mate. First ever attempt to localize a BD originally recorded in Indonesian into English. Users relive a day in the shoes of a palm oil farmer who unexpectedly meets his mate. Become the landlord of Mega Building H10 and experience the excitement of collecting rent from your tenants. A unique experience available only to those with deep pockets. Oh, nice. Experimental XBD for connoisseur only. Lets users feel almost like a Quadra VTech through a heavily edited experience. The Snitcher. Rare and hard to find XBD that puts users in the shoes of a convict interrogated by the FIA. Experience the thrill of snitching on your comrades from the underworld to Night City's law enforcement authorities and the espionage arm of the mighty NUSA federal government. I'm interested in that. I'll buy that. I'll bite. kind of want to buy all of them. Seems like a stupid purchase. But when have I ever been the smartest guy in the room? All right, let's see what that's all about first. I want to know where that thing is. Oh, there it is. So I don't know. So that was $2,000, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, I got a lot of upgrades available. Emergency cloaking improves optical camo, cyberware, vulnerability analytics. During combat, you can now detect vulnerabilities in enemy armor and cyberware. Ooh. Jailbreak unlocks new abilities for armed cyberware. Mantis blades, gorilla arms, projectile launch system, and monowire. Dismembering an enemy or performing a finisher with mantis blades will charge the next elite. Well, that sounds badass as hell, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know how to use that BD, but whatever. Cool 4. Intelligence. Relic. Body. Reflexes.
Show tonight?
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Right. Fuck you too, Dark Paradox.
So, the Middle East, how did it go?
The Lebanese? Not bad. Big shipment of grenades. Cleaned us out, in fact.
The ordnance okay? Not going to be fielding any complaints later, are we?
Nope, no way.
Okay. And the kid from Tanzania, tank guy.
Tank guy was Somali.
Yeah. So he order anything?
Still hedging. Claimed he's got a better offer, but I think he's just trying to talk us down.
Right. Let him sweat. Won't get another offer. He'll find his way back.
Damn, dude. Look at all these guns just laying around. Holy crap.
Rude.
She looks familiar. I'm walking on all your guns.
Impressive selection. Probably got some interesting clientele, huh?
It's a cliche, I know, but troublesome questions bring troublesome situations. The kind we all like to avoid. In fact, my family's built its reputation on it. These are my sons. My heads of, security. Experts in keeping the peace.
Nice threat. Direct, but polite.
Why, thank you.
In Dogtown, I keep your business safe.
Like to know what I'm buying and who's selling it.
There are many things we like that we can't have, but I'm feeling generous today. My name's Sophia, and I've been in this business since before you were born. Our merchandise is as clean as Saburo Arasaka's conscience. God rest his soul.
No. Is that doesn't sound super clean. But okay. It's all just guns and cosmetics around here. It's big.
Sold to vendor license number AMPC79 for 2,500 euro dollars. What's inside this mysterious Biotechnica box? Vendor AMPC79, will you tell us? Oh, just kidding. Keep it to yourself. But don't you worry, the next auction of original corporate commodities will start in a few minutes. No risk, no reward, baby. Fuck! Take it to the stadium.
We'll sell it back to them. Fuckheads will be paying their own shipping for their own shit.
I really enjoy the way CD Projekt Red handled this environment. Like, it feels legitimately lived in. The ambiance is cool. The diversity of character models is badass. Big fan. Save your corporate career with S-Search 3000. Jesus.
I mean to ask, how bad is it for you?
How bad is what for me? Having the relic? Body weight life preservation system. Jesus.
Taxes? Who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you're
Clock's ticking, and fast. Relic will finish me, sooner rather than later.
But you're here, looking for a means to survive. Still fighting. Think you'd do anything for another chance?
Can't deny it.
That's one of two things. That's either a really well-constructed butter me up. Ask it as if you're sympathetic to my experience, but really you're getting feelers for how far I'm willing to go for you. Essentially asking, do I have limits to my yeses? Or she's making some sort of passive commentary about her own experience. And perhaps she is more sympathetic to me than I realize. From reading into it, it's probably one of those two things.
Chin up. We're in this together.
Are we?
There is that.
Interesting. What's up, bud? This is so great. Look at that shit. Giant, like, ship with cargo containers just completely crashed. Awesome. The art direction is amazing.
What do you mean, pal? It's obvious. Gotta leave the corp with a bang, right? Yeah. She-Suit's gotta get the fuck out of Dodge by morning. So she said.
I love how the hot dog stand transcends time. Like, oh, excellent.
Turns out I will be staying at the stadium after all.
What about the Vargas money? You're 2 months behind with your rent. How are you gonna come up with that type of cash?
Got it covered. I talked to a ripper about my old chrome. There's still a market for it. He'll take it out and move it for me. For free, he said.
Ass-kicking is the only free thing in this world. You'll end up in a storm drain with no chrome, no eddies, and no pulse.
Thanks for making this walk with me, friends. I appreciate your presence. Whether you're live on Twitch or whether you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for making me part of your day as we return to this beautiful world. Oh boy, what's up? Whoa, I thought that guy was coming at me. The light glittering. Dude, okay. That is a small touch that I appreciate immensely. The light refracting through that glass like that because there's ice in it. Come on. Like, how many people walk past some shit like that and not even notice it? Plus, you get the prism. Look at that. You get the prism from the refraction of the light. That's amazing. Are you playing with path tracing on? I would, yes, I believe so. It's amazing. Love it. I also love,
Watch it.
like, what this person's wearing. It's like translucent. It's so cool.
Waltz over to the hotel and convince them yourself it's legit.
My chum, you used to con Biotechnica execs. Hansen's dogs will be a walk in the park.
I don't remember Biotechnica stringing people up by the balls.
Oh, they did, but out of sight, so out of mind. Don't tell me you missed that life. Shit, you know what I miss? Organic, hand-ground coffee. I can smell it now.
I remember the time you spent half a month's pay on that fancy grinder, then twisting and twisting away like your life depended on it.
It's what I miss the most. Not the car, not even the house. It's that fucking coffee grinder.
A small price to pay for your life, your peace of mind. Let those corpo fucks stab each other in the backs without us. Now, stop your bitching and get this tech up to the Black Sapphire.
Get lost! Get lost!
Okay, okay. Sorry, I was just eavesdropping, man.
All right. Time you got up on the roof.
The hell for?
For the view. And I'm not being coy here. I mean, you'll see where we land, literally.
Why you stare?
Used typos got me thinking of BioShock. DrMick, will you ever play that? Probably not. Look at all this, man. Look how much detail is in this. God. These are cement bags, and they came up with like a whole brand for it. This is the kind of stuff that I get so excited about it outside of the mental health stuff. It's just how intricate the world building is in games like this. Like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to make these cement bags. You don't have to have this dust laying on the floor. I mean, there's so much of this you don't have to do. Like, you don't have to have these things scattered about. And everybody would be perfectly fine with it because most people just walk right past this shit. And I just, like, if you take a second to appreciate it, it's like, man, somebody made this. or many people made this, but like, just how much more immersive is it that in a way that you don't even consider, that you're walking through this corridor and there's all these things that are placed within it that you immediately have a sense of where you could be, or like what this is possible, like what's possible here, to the point that like if you did want to check this out, you go over here and you're like, oh shit, like Auroch cement, man, let me pull up my phone, see what we got for a Yelp review. You know, like it's so cool the way that this is done. I love taking time to appreciate, because it deserves it. Oh, this. Oh no, I forgot it switches like that. No. God damn it. That would be a thing that would have been helpful to remember. Vinyl record. Why not? I love that Johnny can hear this but can't say anything too. That's funny to me. Crystal decanter just showing down there.
Take the elevator.
Okay.
Shit! Little circuit. I've lost access.
What now?
Try and restart the generator.
You upset or something?
I detest wrinkles like this, when things don't go as planned.
Yeah, forget about it. Junk upon junk here.
Finally, hop in. Elevator's roof-bound.
It is okay to not be fond of when plans go awry. People create plans and expectations because they facilitate certainty, and certainty is often a lot easier for people to walk through. However, you also have to include the reality in your expectations that your plans will never go 100% the way that you anticipated they will. And oftentimes the difference between people who panic when their routine or expectations are thrown off versus people who take it in stride is that people who are overly rigid about their planning and their scheduling don't leave that workability in, and thus have their expectations violated by an experience, which facilitates all sorts of anxiety and frustration. If you build in an expectation that I want my plans to go a particular way, but I acknowledge that there are ways in which I may run into speed bumps or that things might go a way I don't anticipate, you will often find over time that your general anxiety goes down because you're prepared for unknowns just by virtue of attending to the reality that they could show up. And on the back end of having things thrown off, you may be less irritable and less akin to panic because you look at it and go, well, yeah, shit happens. Sometimes things don't go the way that I want it to, and that's okay. This isn't so much a commentary on Songbird because I don't know her that well, but Songbird's reaction there of amplifying based on frustration that the plan didn't go exactly as expected, given that the elevator gave out. Like, it's okay for her to be frustrated by that, but it would be interesting to see if there's a pattern of behaviors where if she gets thrown off of exactly what she's expecting, how does she react? And to what extent am I, V, capable of facilitating that process if I decide to do something she's not expecting? Which leads me to the back end piece of this that I think is kind of interesting in terms of an anticipation and reading of her behavior, which is that she just gave us a bit of data on how she potentially responds when things don't go to plan, which means that if I see that irritation from something that I do or say, it may very well be a window into I'm not following her plan. So this is the reason why you want to be observant of the people around you and how they react to certain things, because it can give you information for your own involvement in whatever kind of process they're having. If I start slowing down and having conversations with certain people or make certain suggestions or make certain decisions and she gets agitated really quickly and frustrated, that tells me that she probably had something in mind about what I was going to do, and then I became a variable that didn't align with that. And that's really good information for me to have as I'm trying to build a story for how reliable she is as a partner here. A lot of elevators today.
FYI, we're about to cross into Night City airspace.
Might be a bit of a shock. Braced for it? And whatever comes next.
Not sure one can ever be ready for a forced landing. Dogtown of all places. But having you means my chances are looking up.
What am I about to do? Damn, this place is like falling apart massively. Oh. Don't love it.
You made it. Good.
What now?
The calm before the storm.
Wait, let me up.
See that? It's us. Space Force 1.
Where?
We're descending.
Oh.
In for a rough... Oh, fuck.
What? What's going on?
Oh, shit. No way. No way. Oh my god.
Hey, the president! You have to...
Songbird! God damn it! Holy shit! Shit!
Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Jesus Christ! Oh.
Okay. Got this.
Whoa. What a set piece.
Sure. No fucking problem.
Oh, dude, I just got chills. That was awesome. Oh, damn. Woo!
Wonderful.
Dog eat dog. Oh, baby, let's go. are you back?
Songbird.
And out. Landed safely.
Shit, Songbird. Thought you might have... Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Songbird the cat. Life number 9 commenced. Alas. I made sure to get Myers to the safe room before I ejected. Run to the wreckage V. Save her.
Yeah, well, if this guy who's in
Right. On my way.
Just be
this
careful.
dude's in a big old hurry
Hanson
here.
sent his goons. You need to hurry.
What then? Got a plan?
Find Myers, get her to Liz Crest Street. It'll be the safest spot in Dogtown right now.
Right.
What's up, boys?
Godspeed.
I ain't got time for this. Oh, shit. Oh, baby. Yeah! Oh shit. Dude, there's so many guys. Oh man.
Shotgun'll do it.
What the hell am I stuck in? Dude, this gun sucks.
Shotgun'll do it. Flank him.
I'm going.
I know!
Shotgun'll do it.
This side, fuckers.
Oh shit, what is that? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh baby. Okay.
Everything's going to shit.
Give me that. Hack the AV using your personal link. Go to the train. Okay. Oh, baby. I haven't played a first-person shooter in a while. It's fun to be back in the driver's seat.
Someone shot me. The side, fuckers. Flank.
Surprise! Woohoo! That was awesome. Oh, we got more? Come on. I'm gonna clear all these guys out.
Feed him some lead!
To our right, people!
Attack! After me! Feed him some lead!
Woo! All right, now 1C. 1C switch to 55, switch to E9. That's not going to do it. 1C down to 55, across to E9. No. 1C. What the hell? It's just not possible? 1C 55 E9. C59. Oh, there we go. Okay. ED 55. Okay. That was fun, just like driving in here with guns blazing. I enjoyed that. Just decimated everybody. ED. C. ED.
Not how I would have done it, but it's down, and that matters.
Cool. Not how you would have done it? Well, heavy power machine gun. Oh, baby! I feel like Doom Guy with this thing. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Let's get back to work. Let's go save the president. Yeah, there's got to be like people had to have like run like crazy over to that.
Scaffolding. Scale it. Go.
Okay. You gotta tell me twice. Do we believe that they ejected out of the plane? Do we believe they were in the plane in the first place? I don't know. Perhaps they're the ones that shot it down. Who can you trust? I do want to know where that missile came from.
Shit. Hanson's people are there. Seems they've been given a job to finish.
How many are people there?
There were 11 on board, counting myself and Rosamund. How many still alive? No idea. Must be some way I could... Wait, I got it. The crane arm, come on. I think I can put it up.
Oh, yeah?
Not a second to spare now.
Let's go. Crane arm.
Across the roof, right straight ahead. Ready, steady. Enemy backup's on the way.
gonna explode.
Fight each other. Woo!
Casualties!
Oh, I shot right between them. Give me that. Give me those snack lunches. Who would steal 30 sack lunches?
Get inside quick. Fuel tank's insulated. It won't explode. See anything?
Whole lot of wrecked aircraft.
Anyone alive?
Nobody jumping out to greet me.
Shit! Are we too late?
Pretty quiet in here. Like, tomb quiet.
That's true, then. Need to be sure. Need confirmation she's dead. Keep moving back. You'll see a safe room. I'll pop the release on the door.
Find Rosalind Myers. Wait. So the president may actually be on board still? Oh, shit. Noosa suit. Oh. Whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh. I don't know that I like that much. A little too spiffy for me. Crushed body. Like robots and shit on board. Meeting minions. Oh man, I'm reading some confidential shit. June 16th, 2077. Agenda 1. Campaign finance apart from M. Pros and cons. 2. Position on Mars colony controversy. 3. Response to glitter and chrome for beauty routine article. 4. Position on drinking water tax. Yikes. Points covered. 1 and 3. Action points. Preliminary research to determine top 3 stylists. Schedule as coaching session for RM ahead of interview. Confirmed with GNC. Decision. M will remain the only source of financing. Next meeting scheduled for 6/18/2077. Emergency life pod launched. Why was the president not aboard the life pod? He asked. Ooh, what'll be behind the door? You'll find out in part 2. Thank you, friends, for making the effort to come hang out here for part 1. I appreciate so immensely your willingness to watch part 1 and to engage with this playthrough. I'm excited to be back at Night City. As terrible of a place as it is. Please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Come watch us live sometime. Follow the links in the descriptions, all that fun stuff. Y'all are fantastic humans, and I'm grateful for your support. If you're binging the series, I'll see you in the next one, and I'll see you behind that door. If you're waiting for the next one to come out, I'll get it out as soon as I can. Appreciate you. You matter. See you in the next one.